Good evening, Rust enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright, because it's time for the Rust Workshop skin checks. Now, before we proceed to do anything, please look in the description of this video right now. Not only will you see the collection for all the skins we're about to take a look at, but you'll notice that I put chapters in my videos. If you just want to skip ahead to all the collection continuations, feel free to do that, alright? I make sure that you can just skip ahead to certain portions of the video, because a lot of people don't seem to like the length of my videos. That's fine. At the very least, I do provide that to you, alright? I can't stop myself talking about the skins if I have to, based on the rules that I put in. But yeah, please understand, I'm not like the official look at all the skins. I'm my own person. I'm looking at these with the financial perspective. I'm here to talk about investing and whatnot. So if you can understand the differences, all good, all good. Right, so Twitch, feel free to say hello to YouTube. Shall we jump in? Shall we start talking about all the skins? So let's proceed like we normally would. Yes, because this is the first time in a long time in which I'm actually streaming this live. It's the beginning of the year. I haven't streamed for about 2 weeks-ish, so I thought, screw it, let's just go jump in and stream on Tuesday. So yes, Twitch, feel free to say hello to YouTube right now, because we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of these brand new skins that appeared over the past weekend. And as of Monday, yes, these are Rust Workshop skin submissions. Get a quick look at that. So the main intention with all of these brand new skins is to take a look at them and try and identify which of these potentially might be collection continuations. Knowing that, we would then try and consider, do we want to jump into those collections with pre-existing skins and see if we could probably make some potential profits out of it? How does that work? Well, usually, when a brand new skin from a collection is accepted in a future Rust store, you also tend to see the pre-existing skins from the same collection have a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price. Does that make sense? So you kind of get the intuition of, all right then, seeing that, maybe I'll jump in, buy some of the older skins, and we'll see what happens. So we're going to try our best to figure out what is looking to be a good investment and what isn't looking like a good investment. And we will be using the likes of SEMM.app to help visualize and give us a good idea if everything's lining up all right, if things are looking good, or are there potential problems. Is that understood? All good? Right, cool. So, with that, you're probably wondering right about now, what's this, Hedge? A followed authors list? How did you get that set up? How do you have it where all of these skins are nicely and neatly presented to you in such a way? Well, fear not, my friend, I'm going to quickly show something to you. So, if you were to look in the top right of this video that you're watching right now, do you see that? Do you see me pointing upwards? There is a special card there right now. If you were to click that, it will navigate you to a specially prepared video showcasing to you the different ways in which you can build up your own followed authors list. It is very helpful to have in various different ways, whether you want to support people or you always want to be well informed of the newest skin submissions. Alright, if you're an investor, you would definitely want to be aware of the newest potential skins that might be coming out. And trust me, we got a lot of talking points today. There's some very interesting things to talk about, especially due to the fact that it's the very beginning of the year. Yes, post-Christmas is properly starting to kick off with the upcoming next Rust store in 2 days' time. So get yourselves nice and ready, because things are looking very interesting. Now, before we proceed looking at all the newest skins, I will sit here and say, make sure you will look at the likes of TGG's top picks list. This is the official list. Every single week, TGG is going through all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions, and he curates them. He makes sure there's no issues in regards to like copyright and whatever. He also makes sure all the skins are to the quality standard of potentially being accepted and introduced to the game. So yes, this is the official list, because once he's finished with it, he then puts it towards the likes of Face Punch. Face Punch then looks through the list, and they'll pick out the skins that they want. All right. So it's Face Punch who always picks the skins. TGG goes through the efforts into curating them and making sure they're totally fine to be added. Understood? So go give this a very good look, because, well, whilst we might have noticed some of these skins already, at least you know these are definitely properly going to be candidates for the next upcoming Rust stores. And don't, of course, don't forget, I said that the wrong way, to also watch this video so you can get a good look at all the skins in-game. It would be very nice if you did so. All good? Understood? Right then, shall we properly go ahead, start talking about all the newest skins, which are located right over here. Yes. So once again, I will repeat to you, if you look in the description of this video right now, you'll see the link to this collection. We could go through the skins together if you want. Do you want to hold hands as well? But yeah, we can go through all the skins together, or you can just go through it all in your own time. It's up to you. But yeah, we are going to go through all of these skins. We're going to make more of a fuss about the collection continuations, because my main interest is the financial perspective. Alright, cool. So, Damascus Twitch streamer, you got to wait a while, mate. Alright, you're skipping ahead too quickly, alright? I am doing a video, Damascus Twitch streamer. Okay, understood. Oh, I knew there was going to be problems if I streamed this, but I thought it'd be funny. Right then. So, first up, we have the likes of Deployables. If you were to look at the description right now, you'll see the link to the collection, so you can go through all the skins yourself whilst we talk about them. Let's jump in. Let's start talking about the likes of this rug and these small box skins that we have. Oh, yes, indeed. All right, kicking off, we have the Chic Cardboard Rug. I mean, that's literally it. It's cardboard. Wow. So this is made by Hasheki. A bit of a goofy idea. Nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure if that's going to hold up very nicely. It looks a bit soggy. It might fall down. I'm just joking. But yeah, it's a very goofy rug skin. Would you like to see even more goofy rug skins with 2024? Well, feel free to go ahead and consider voting yes or no. And if you happen to really like a skin, you could also hop into the comments and offer some nice kind words. Yes, you could go ahead and do that if you so wish. But if you don't happen to like a skin, you could still hop in, offer some nice constructive criticism, be nice, concise and straight to the point. Try and help them out, and you never know, they might consider making a version 2 at some point in the future. They might incorporate the words that you offer to them. You know, we'll see how it all turns out. So that's the first skin of the week. Best of luck to you, Hasheki. Now we're moving on to the likes of these small box skins. Here we have Mr. WAGAN, Mr. Wagan's metal construction box. It has transparency, as you can see through all the holes and whatnot. Very goofy little dime. It a little idea here. Reminds me of Meccano, if you know what that is. Hessiam was also doing a whole bunch of skins like this, wasn't he? That's where I kept mentioning that. And do we have an alternate version? No, we don't. So yes, it's just a very standard, cool looking, bolted down, but with holes, small box skin. If you happen to like what you see, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Then we have the Bark Box version 1. We have the likes of Bark Box version 2. So one of these just has a very nice wooden design to it. Very nice and straightforward. Nothing wrong with that. A very grounded approach. But then you also have the likes of this one here with a few leaves sticking out. Again, it's not exactly trying to be an insane looking skin, but it wants to be a nice, grounded and perfectly calming looking skin that could just be tucked away in your base. Ever so nice, ever so comfy. Nothing wrong with that. Do you like what you see here? Well, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no for the likes of Kaglian and Yanlar's Bark Box version 2 or version 1. And chat, I just realised I haven't actually given you the link to this, so here you go. Twitch chat, there you go. YouTube, here you go. Alright, what's new in this update? We haven't got the update yet, Mr. Waleed. It comes out in 2 days' time. But what we do have here are all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions. All of these skins that I'm going to showcase to you right now, or in the link that I just posted to you, very likely could be appearing in the Rust store in 2 days' time, or next week, or the week after that. All good? Dreadrob, please stop saying that, okay? I will have you muted. We're here to talk about skins, alright? If you missed out earlier on that, then it's tough luck. Right. Moving on, we have the likes of the Shelter Box. So this is what happens when we see new content being introduced. Hello, Pleam. I'm doing a Rust Workshop skin checks video. Feel free to sit back and relax. If you've got questions to ask with the skins that we're talking about, feel free to do that. Okay? I'm loving this already. But yes, what we have right here, of course, was the most recent addition to the likes of what we had in December. Rust Special Shelter Box. What's the proper name for it? It's just called the Wooden Shelter, isn't it? So Mr. Vlek has decided, well, with new content being added, I want to make a nice reference to it. I'm going to make a very weird-looking small box skin. It doesn't look like it's going to hold up very well, does it? But that's the transparent version, as you can see, with a nice little transparency tag. Here is the much more, I guess, appealing to the eyes version. Honestly, look, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would prefer that one. It looks great. The perfect DIY box for you and your loved ones. I'm not sure how long it's going to manage to stay upright, but it's probably going to collapse at some point. So yeah, a very goofy looking skin right here. Do you like what you see? Would you like to see that? Well, please consider voting yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Vlek. Right, with those shelter boxes out of the way, we do have another skin, and this is a continuation. Oh, why did I bring that? I already have it there. So, what we have here is the Legacy Wood Small Box, with the recent 10th anniversary, with all the Legacy skins being added. We actually saw a wooden door being accepted not too long ago. So that was Mr. House 9CR's first ever skin to be accepted. Legacy Wooden Door was made not only to blend in ever so nicely with the likes of the recent building skin that we got, but again, it's exactly the same thing in regards to what we used to have with the old wooden door skin appearance. It's a lovely homage. And that was accepted, and that is in the current Rust store, I do believe. It's right over here. So, without a doubt, He probably thought, well, that was accepted. I should go ahead and make a continuation. So potentially on our hands, people, we might have a brand new deployable collection maybe appearing soon. There are no guarantees, but at the very least you can be a little bit optimistic, can't you? So this appears to blend in ever so nicely with the likes of our brand new building skin that we had not accepted not too long ago, the Legacy building skin. So what do you reckon? Do you like it? Are you a fan? Well, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. But we do have to now talk about a continuation, because like I said, it's a continuation of the wooden door that we have here. Now, I have to look at this very reasonably in terms of the financial perspective. Congratulations on your first ever skin, Mr. House, but it's a wooden door. And it's not a very super colourful, in-your-face, crazy type of design of a wooden door. What do you mean by that, Hedge? Well, if it doesn't really stand out, just take a look at all the other wooden door skins we've had over the past few years, and you might notice a problem. Yeah, not a single one of them's in the positive. Yeah, that's quite a problem. So, in terms of, will we potentially see the wooden door skin spike in demand, spike in price, with just one small box skin potentially on the horizon? No, not really, no. I don't think so, I'm afraid. It's unfortunate, but that is the expectation, because, well, people don't really seem to care too much about their wooden door skins. Yes, at some point you're very likely going to be using a wooden door, at the very early stages of building up your base. True, but you know, once you're past that point, you're probably never looking at wooden doors again. So I just can't help but think, with the likes of this wooden door that we have here, if you don't really have it blending in with the likes of that Legacy building skin, like who's going to want to use that? It's not like super colourful and whatnot, it just looks like a very old door. Now, maybe a lot of people might use it for roleplay and whatnot. Fair enough, cool. But in terms of a potential Legacy wooden deployable collection at some point in the future, I just don't think people are going to be going wild for a wooden door. I mean, if the wooden door came after the small box, yeah, I think the small box might have a bit of a boost, but not with this. I just don't think people are going to care that much. It's more about the wooden door, if anything, like the item. So, unfortunately, no, I'm not looking at that as an optimistic thing, so I'm just going to leave that. Whereas with the likes of this, perfectly fine with what it is. If you like it, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no, and, well, best of luck to you, Mr. House 9CR. Alright then, now we can move on to the likes of large box skins. Here we have the Butterfly large box. It glows in the dark, and we don't have a very good picture for the glow in the dark, I'm afraid. Not a very good picture at all. Like, see how we got this, right? I'd like to see that, but in-game, and in the dark. So, Jessin, Cubist and Armour to Dema, please consider doing that in the future. If you're going to have a glow-in-the-dark skin that's very colourful, can you at least show it properly? I can't see that much there. Plus, it's not that dark either. So, in the future, do take that into consideration. Whilst we have very good images of this, you know, during the day, I'd also like to see it in the same position, but at night time. That would be very useful. But I can't see the glow in the dark properly because you're basically hiding it. You might say, what about this one? Again, it's not dark enough. Make it pitch black. I want to see what this looks like in pitch black. Okay? That would be very helpful. And a lot of people would like to see that. But at the end of the day, if you happen to like this Butterfly large box skin, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you two. Alright then, we have what appears to be an attempt for a storage collection. Now, storage collections were a thing, but I don't think they're a thing anymore. So GBG, it's fine for what it is, but I just don't really think you're going to get anywhere. You're not the only one who's tried to do this. Many people have tried, but many people failed. And that is more specifically over the past year and a half. Because the last storage collection that we had accepted was the graffiti collection. And that was nice, that was cool. We appreciate that. But Face Punch outright stood up and said, look guys, we don't want to see any more storage collection attempts anymore. We're fine, we're done. We'll see in the future if we want any more. Guess what? They haven't stood up and said, hey guys, let's go make more storage collections. No word has been put out. So GBG, I see no issue in regards to trying, but I just don't think it's going to happen, I'm afraid. Plus, we also have that little notion of, when you make a storage collection, you have to have that special extra ingredient. Yes, you might have it in a different colour. Yes, you might have it with a different name. Yes, you might have different pictures of what, you know, is on the skin. But when you have a theme with a storage collection, you have to also have something special that makes it individual compared to all of the other skins in the storage collection. This just has a different colour. This is likely just going to have different pictures and a different name. Like, I need more than that. I need to see more than that. Look at Graffiti Collection. Look at Scientific Storage Collection. Scientific Storage Collection had different formulas and different diagrams showcasing what the specific skin was about. Wherever it, you know, if it was the gun storage, it had like diagrams of the gun and whatnot. When it had electricity, it had like sound waves and electric waves and whatnot. There was something special individually with each individual skin. With the likes of Graffiti Collection, it utilised its font to match up to the themes of what the skin was. If it was armour, it was all bolted down and metallic. If it was clothes, it was all sewn up and it had patches in it and whatnot. If it was the medicinal one, I can't remember. What do we call it? You know what I'm on about. What was it called? I can't remember the name of the short version of it. What, medic? Anyway, it had like bandages and blood pouring out and whatnot. So yeah, it utilised the thing. Boom storage, for example, the explosions, the explosives. Quite literally, the font was the explosion on the image. So you're going to have to look at this and try and figure out how can I incorporate a special fourth ingredient that makes this special compared to all of the other ones. Because I know for sure the next one you'd make would basically be the exact same format with a different name, a different colour, and a different picture, and that's it. Loads of other people have done that. Loads of other people have failed doing that in terms of not getting their skin accepted. So food for thought, up to you with what you do. If you happen to like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no, and we'll move on. Meds, that's it. Why am I having a stupid moment? Look, it's only day 2 of 2024. Cut me some slack. I'm still recovering. All right, moving on. Here we have Zskipper and Dark Schneider's Legacy Weapon Crate. Yes, so more skins made a reference to the old stuff. Yes. So a lot of legacy content, skins, legacy content from the past is being converted into skins. And, well, here we have another one. The old weapon storage. Yes, get a good look at that. So, very nice, very cool. Do you like the old content? Well, you know what? Why don't we go a little bit wacky? Have a rainbow one, yes! Yes, you can only find this when the rainbows are out. So, it's cool. Hello, Perilous, how you doing, sir? I'm recording a video at the moment. I'm looking at all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions. Perilous, what do you think? Nice and fancy? Would you like that in your base? Rainbow used to be a meme. Well, now it can be a reality. Now we can all be happy. Always I believe in you. Something, harmony. I can't remember the words. You know what I'm on about. That old stupid thing. Not a fan of the legacy push. Well, I'm afraid, buddy, loads of people are doing it. Loads of skin creators are trying to get a nice, cool-looking homage to be accepted in the upcoming Rust stores. So that right there is Dark Schneider's and Zskipper's Legacy Weapon Crate, large wood box. Feel free to go ahead if you like it and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Zskipper. Stop complaining. Stop trying to advertise your skin in the chat. Right, what do we have here? We have some bacon and eggs sleeping bags. We've got a wooden door. And then we've got a whole bunch of sheet metal doors. So we're going to go through those right about now. Yes, indeed. I'm not sure if I clicked that already, but we'll find out in a second. Right then, what do we have here? Bacon and eggs, sleeping bag. First up, we only have egg. So, what a great way to start the morning, by waking up in an egg. Oh, wow, how lovely that is. Yeah. So Mr. Confusion has a bit of a goofy idea. Hey, at the end of the day, if you like eggs, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. It's a bit goofy, but yeah, you never know. What else could we potentially have? Bacon as well? Wow. So, yeah, start off the day with a nice portion of bacon and eggs. What do you reckon? So, yeah, cool. If you happen to like what you see here, please feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Confusion. Then we have the locked wooden door. We are now moving on to wooden doors, and I do believe we only have one. This is made by SMN, and if you want to make sure you're definitely 100% super secure, if you want to definitely make sure that your base is definitely okay, and no one's going to get in, why not make it super secure? Why not make sure it's fully locked up? I'm not sure if that can prevent fires, but it could try. It could try. So yes, Mr. Esserman has made the locked wooden door. If you want to make sure you're super secure and super safe, why not consider voting yes or no for the locked wooden door? Best of luck to you, Mr. Esserman. Then we have the irradiated leak sheet metal door. This glows in the dark. It's made by Mr. Chillag. Get a good look at this. And then we'll look at it at night time. And it's quite green, if you can see it properly. Oh, it's there. Not super bright, but still useful. At the end of the day, maybe a sheet metal door that's not super bright with its glow in the dark might be useful for a lot of people out there. Maybe. If it's like super blaringly, like constantly putting out colourful neon designs and colours and whatnot, well, a lot of people are going to notice your base, and maybe that's not a good thing. But then again, you probably want to know your base is at night time. It's up to you. So, yeah. Cool. Moving on. What do we have? We have the likes of the Wadu door. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say voodoo. Jessin, Zenya Paris. Was that a mistake? What's Wadu? What do you think about this? Come on, chat. That was good. That was good, chat. Come on. What do you think about this? Yay! Not even YouTube wants to talk. Come on. That was a clever one. Not even a laugh. Nothing. No, nothing. Tough crowd, honestly. But yeah, a bit goofy. Is that it? Cool. Why do I even bother? But yeah, we got a very goofy looking skin right here. If you happen to like what you see, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Jessin and Zendy Paris. Viking Hut Metal Door. This is made by Shaq and Radest Savoya. Alright, cool. Let's go get a good look at this. It's got a Viking's shield. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've seen many designs like this in the past in regards to Viking skins. I do believe we have a Viking wooden door accepted already. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Got a nice shield, got the nice decorations and whatnot. Hey, if you happen to like it, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. There we have the likes of the UV Lab sheet metal door. This is made by Voodoo. Follow my workshop. Yeah, I already do, because I'm looking at the skin. So yes, UV Lab sheet metal door. Nothing too crazy in terms of its design. Nice, straightforward, glow in the dark. Do you like what you see? Do you approve? Are you a fan? Feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Then we have the Do You Wanna Raid sheet metal door. So Slavny with his taunting. Do you really want to try, mate? Do you really want to try and get in here? Yes, he's got a very scary looking sheet metal door right there with bones dangling from it. Now, not quite literally dangling, but with the appearance of, it's a texture. So glows in the dark. The skulls stare at you. What do you think? Keep out. So yeah, very straightforward design. If you happen to like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Then we have the glitch door. This is made by Jiba. Get a good look at this. It is a smiley face which appears to be glitching out a fair bit with the random little colorations and whatnot. Have you ever had a dodgy TV? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what it is. So yeah, if you happen to like this, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Jiba. Then we have the Blue Mirror Metal Door version 2. This glows in the dark, as you can see. And if we just get a good look at this. So, in terms of its standard design, perfectly fine. But then it looks like this at night time. So, let's get a good look at this in-game. And, well, look at that. When you're in a bit of shade, it starts to really light up and whatnot. I don't hate it. It's a bit goofy. You know what? I'm kind of surprised no one else has done a skin like that before. Just looks like a perfectly standard, normal-looking skin during the day, but at night, he stands out and looks ever so elegant. So, yeah, looks pretty cool. What do you think, chat? Are you a fan of it? Do you like what it is? It's a mirror. It's a mirror. So best of luck to you, Mr. Kazaru. Then we have the Draftsman Door version 1 made by McQuarrie and Chakloon. What is going on? He's going to send you to I don't know. If you put your hand in there, I don't think you'll be able to pull it back out. You might be sent to a different dimension. So that's looking pretty cool. What is this? What is this? What Draftsman Door? But what's the theme we're looking at? Is this a Halloween skin? Why does he have etchings of weapons all over him? I don't know what this is. This is trying to be two different things, and it's a little bit odd. But it definitely looks a little bit scary. What am I looking at? And then it comes in a different version. It comes in blue. Hello. Yes. So, which one do you prefer, the green or the blue? And where do you reckon it takes you when you put your hand in there, or stick your head in it? Go on. I dare you. Stick your head in it. Go on, squeeze it through. Go on, Warhead. Step up. Get your fat head through that. Tell me what's in there. Right, well, anyway, if you happen to like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no for the likes of Mr. McQuarrie and Mr. Chakloon. Right, we're now moving on to the garage doors, and then I think that's it. We don't actually have anything else. Thank you very much for the subscription there, Mr. Farhana. Much appreciated, sir. I actually have things turned off because I'm currently doing a video. Feel free to respond to everything that you see with your eyes. Here we have, with the beginning of the garage doors, we have the likes of Chris's sun-faced garage door. Very nice, very cool. Doesn't glow in the dark, so get a good look at the face. It's ever so nice and elegant. Wow. And yep, as you can see here, very nice and shiny. Nice reflections from the sunlight. Do you like what you see? Feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no for the sun-faced garage door, produced by Chris. Then we have the rainbow neon garage door, which glows in the dark. Get a good look at this, made by Papa Carl. Very straightforward neon style design. Very, very nice. Are you a fan of it? Do you like what you see? Well, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no if you approve of this rainbow neon garage door. Then we have the Doomsday Garage Door made by L4FER. That looks pretty cool. A little bit crazy, but it looks a bit cool. Yeah, alright then. So it doesn't seem to glow in the dark at all. No. But it's got a very interesting creative design to it. Do you like what you see? Are you a fan? Please consider voting yes or no. But it does come in a second version, which does glow. So if we look at this real quickly, as you can see, all four corners start to light up, and in the middle, all the wiring and whatnot kind of stands out a lot better. So are you a fan of that? Do you appreciate? Once again, I will point out, please consider voting yes or no. For Mr. L4FER, I can't say it properly, L4FER's Doomsday Garage Door. And lastly, we have Bad Trip and Hulk with the RAD Garage Door. I'm not sure what RAD refers to. Let's try and figure out. Rad. I believe it's radiation. So it looks like this is supposed to be quarantining you away from, well, potential danger. But the danger kind of looks like moss that's growing on a garage door, doesn't it? Oh, that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Does it glow in the dark? Does it glow? Does it mention any glow? No glow, no transparency. I don't know. We literally just had like a grass garage door not too long ago, didn't we? I don't know. Maybe that might still be good for likes of a forest environment and whatnot, but it's not like we don't have any other green garage doors. Hey, at the end of the day, it's in your control. If you like what you see, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Bad Trip and Hulk. But the Bogger door... Alright, let's not talk about that. that was the last deployable skin of this week. You might sit there and say, wow, really already? Yeah, we didn't really get that many skins in total, did we? But at the end of the day, out of all those deployables, feel free to comment below and sit there and say, what was your most favourite deployable skin this week? But which one do you reckon potentially has the best chances in being accepted in an upcoming Rust store? Well, what do you think, chat? Feel free to sit there and think. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask them now. Twitch chat. Someone said wood underwear. I'll buy. Then I can always say I'm playing with a Woody. Well done. Thank you very much. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy that I got that in the recording? Oh dear. Oh dear. Mr. Perilous. Why? Alright then. Shall we move on to the likes of the weapons and the tools? So, we've got some weird rocks. We've got a very standard but perfectly fine Fallen rock. This is made by Mr. Ya. I'm not sure what it's referencing. I'm looking at it, but I don't know what I'm looking at. So it's got like a smooth side here, then a weird side here, and then it's got like a strange pattern here. Now, I don't know what it's referencing, so I can't give you an answer. It just looks like a weird rock to me. That's the best answer I can give you. Fallen rock? Sure. What is this? What is this? I can't answer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. So, awkward. Very awkward, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, that's a thing. So, I don't know what to say. Goofy, a little bit. If you're a fan of it, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Yeah. Talking about Goofy, chat, do you want to start the year off with a new pet rock? Would you like a little birdie? I'm not sure if you can put them in a cage, but you can hold them with you everywhere you go. Yeah, we got ourselves a bird rock made by NFN. So, yeah, I'm not sure if you can throw them in the trees. I'm not sure if you can fly. Actually, no, anything can fly if you throw it. So, yeah, we got another weird rock. Hey, at the end of the day, if you're a fan of the pet rocks and you'd like to see another one, it's within your control. Please consider voting yes or no for the bird rock. Do you know what annoys me? For Christmas time, we had the perfect opportunity to have that penguin rock. And Face Punch didn't accept it. And it still hurts me inside. I don't know why they didn't accept it. It was the perfect idea. I never got my Pingu. Moving on. We got ourselves a satchel charge, a hammer skin, and a sword skin, and some tools. So let's go take a look at all of those. Fuel jug satchel charge. Kelmo, this is just a reskin of the thing that you tried to get as a Twitch drop not too long ago. Don't say it's not. I'm pretty sure you still have it here. Where is it? I remember this. There it is. I remember. You can't fool me. That's the exact same thing. You just changed the colour. Lazy. Look at that. And look at that. Come on now. You thought you could trick me? No. So if you don't remember, during the likes of Charitable Rust, loads of people trying to make skins to be potential Twitch drops. This was a perfectly fine idea, but he's just reskinned it. He's just changed the colour. Boo! I caught you. I'm too good. So at the end of the day, hey, if you want to have a fuel jug, You can hold one in your hands with the likes of this. Hey! Is it silly? Well, kinda. Right, well, that's that. So, moving on, we have the likes of the Hammer Face Poly. Ah, yes, I remember this. This isn't the first time you've attempted to upload this, is it? Yes, you have a very cool looking design here. Now, it looks like it's bulging out at you, but it's not really. No, it's not. It's all a trick. A trick, you see. It's all to do with the texture. Yes, Mr. Sean Mick, indeed. As we look at it over here, you can see with the GIF. Yeah, it's actually a flat surface. It's all a trick. Wow. So next up, we also have the likes of the Ice Salvage Sword, the Ice Eye Salvage Sword, made by Zinc and Gunya. Get a good look at this. Very nice. Very cool. Do you like it? Well, you know what to do. It's up to you. So yeah, maybe a nice salvage sword to start this year with. Potentially. If you whack some with it, do they freeze into permafrost or something? Like it's like a cursed sword. Whatever. Moving on, we have the likes of the Frosty Hatchet and Pickaxe made by Robstar. Get a good look at this. So yeah, it's still cold at the moment. Still perfect time to have even more frosty, icy themed skins. So hey, why not consider getting the likes of these tools? Is ice good for chopping down trees with? What do you reckon? Wouldn't it melt in your hands? Don't walk in the desert with it. That's a smart idea. So, yeah, if you like what you see here, if you're a fan of both of these tool pieces, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Robstar. All right, then. So, do you know what I've noticed? We haven't actually mentioned that many continuations. There really isn't that many in this week, is there? Whilst there's not that many... Yeah, no, damn, we didn't have any other continuation. Wow, there is nothing in terms of continuations this week so far. But when we get to the good, big, fat, and interesting pieces around when we get to clothing and armor, just you wait. Anyway, Weightless Bow version 2 with transparency. Wow, Mr. Verona, how are we doing? So, quite a short time ago, you made this, didn't you? Wasn't accepted, but now you've made it transparent. Ooh. Now, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference in terms of what you see when you aim down the sight, because, well, there's no real sight with the hunting bow. Hey, at the end of the day, cool-looking approach. Cool-looking idea. Will this all work out? Potentially? I don't know. Like, in terms of like investments and whatnot, people don't really seem to care too much about the likes of hunting bows, and that's something that's not too hard to notice, especially with the likes of this legacy bow that's currently out at the moment. Look at all the bow skins that have come out over the past 2 years. Look at them. Okay, Nutcracker bow's doing okay, but everything else, that went last, don't worry. Yeah, no, none of them. Comics bow's doing all a little bit alright, and then you got like some tempered bow, but everything else, jade bow. But yeah, like, so many bow skins accepted, hardly any of them hold their value. They just don't have enough interest, I'm afraid. It's awkward, but at the end of the day, maybe some bow skins with a whole lot of transparency might be a little bit more interesting. Do you know what? Oh no. I'm not sure if it'd be allowed, but maybe for Halloween. You could make like a fractured but magical looking bow that glows in the dark, but it looks like it's all completely detached. It'll be like a spectral type of ghostly sort of bow. That would be cool, but it will definitely be a little bit too weird for the game, probably. I do remember someone did that as a salvage sword skin for a Halloween last year. Unfortunately, it wasn't accepted. Maybe the guy who did that could do something with a bow skin. Hey, I just gave you an idea. Give me half if it gets accepted. I'm joking, don't worry. No, I'm not. Give it to me. Anyway, moving on. Painter's Bow, made by Morphus. Yes, this is a very weirdly coloured bow skin. Again, another bow, but at the end of the day, we do see a lot of them being accepted, so I don't blame people wanting to make more skins for them. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say in regards to this. It's a very weirdly coloured bow skin. Hey, at the end of the day, if you like what you see, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. It's up to you. But, I don't know. Moving on, we have the Blackstone crossbow. This is made by Nolfut and Jimmy Tudeski. We do have... right, so we've got a GIF here, but for some strange reason they decided to do it at night time, whatever. Apparently it's got some transparency. You have not mentioned it has transparency. Is that transparency or reflection? No, it's reflection, right. I see, right, okay, now I understand why you're at night time. They wanted to show off the light source from behind them, I guess. Yes, so it's not transparency, it's reflection. They've got like some very cool looking stones embedded with inside it, or the appearance of it. So, hey, okay, that's pretty interesting. A little bit goofy, but interesting. Sorry, do need to do that. That's what happens when I talk for too long without breathing enough. What do you think about this? Are you a fan? Do you like it? Well, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. The choice is yours. Then we have the Eraser Bow, made by Shedmon. Get a good look at this. Very nice, very cool. Yes. What does it erase? Well, stand still and wait 2 seconds. You'll find out. Dead. Right, so perfectly fine, straightforward design. If you like it, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Shedmon. And then we have the Fishbone Zioka. That is a really goofy and funny looking skin. Chat, we just made a joke about like a very goofy looking transparent bow skin. Do you reckon this is taking things a little bit too far? Look at that. Look at that. That right there is an Ioka. That's supposed to look like a fish bone. Now, the problem is, when you look at it at different angles, it's going to be completely transparent, as in you're going to be able to see through this. This isn't the first time we've had a very goofy looking transparent like gun before. And in terms of creative approach, I can respectfully sit here and say that's actually that's a really cool idea. I will definitely stand by that. That was a very, very funny idea that we got right here. However, there is also the standard of, is this okay? And I'm not sure if that's going to be all right. Who knows? It'll probably get accepted regardless. We shall see. But at the end of the day, do you like it? Are you a fan of it? Would you like to see that being accepted? Jenna Croco, mate, honestly, this could be your time. I would have done a version without transparency as well. Remember, you're allowed to submit 2 versions of the same skin. With a little bit of variation, it's allowed. Jenna Croco, if you're watching right now, I would probably put like a bit of a flat like texture underneath the bones and whatnot, just in case. Because, yeah, I mean, we'll find out. Maybe Face Punch will be lenient and say, you know what, screw it, that's funny, we're at it. There you go, job done. Alright, so Fishbone Zioka with transparency. What do you think, chat? A lot of you really do like it, so we'll find out. Okay, Crazy Creatures Revolver version 2. I'm down for a revolver. Lyssaint, give me more. Show it to me. Upload them. Get them accepted. Aim down the sight. Or what do we see? Perfectly normal blue, light blue. Yeah, that's going to be fine for most environments. It's a bit goofy. It's a bit silly. But at the end of the day, a revolver will do good anyway. So, come on, Face Punch. Accept it. Do it. We shall see. And I'm yawning. Sorry. Snowball Gun Sap. This is made by Lottie and Lottie Jr. And that's basically it. Yep, that is basically it. So, if you want something in reference to the snowball gun, well, there you go. Yep. It's a pistol. That's it. I don't think that shoots snowballs. Shoots snow bullets. Yes. Nice, frosty, golden bullets that when they're in your flesh after being shot, it will make you turn completely cold. It will make you turn white, and you'll perish from your very existence. Oh no. So, cool idea. It looks like a Nerf gun. What kind of Nerf guns do you play with? What country are you from? Are you American? Because that probably would explain a lot. What the heck? Alright, moving on. Here we have a Soul Striker set made by Drag Vlad. Get a good look at this. So, not too crazy in terms of its design. Nice flames, perfectly fine coloration, bit of orange here with the smiley faces written and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that, but what's the aim down the sight image, please? Here we are, and what does the aim sight colour look like? It is pale, dark, bluey green. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be super great in terms of all environments, but at the end of the day, if you like the design of this and if you're a fan, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you people. I meant Drag Vlad, but yeah, we've gone. Here we have a Python. This is the cardboard octopus. Get a good look at this real quickly whilst I take a quick drink, because I've been talking non-stop and I need some help. What do you think, chat? Do you like the octopus? Does it kind of look like a Garten of Banban thing? I hate that I'm aware of that game. But it kind of looks like something from that. Could have leaned into it. Could have. But hey, Xenon, perfectly fine idea. Bit goofy, but it's out there. It's like something completely unique compared to what everybody else has done this week. So, hey, we shall see. Aim down the sight. Or do we have a useful red tip right there? So, overall, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it looks okay. Do you as well? Are you a fan? Well, use the power of what you have and vote yes or no. The choice is yours, my friend. The choice is yours. Next up, what are we doing? We're going to be looking at the likes of Custom SMG, MP5, SAR, and SAR. Right, we finally have a collection continuation to talk about. It's been like 30 minutes. Where have they all been? Well, do you know what? This is the perfect skin to take a look at. We have a continuation of the Chameleon collection, and I want to talk about this. Oh, yes, I do. You know what? Let's go make it 1440 just for the hell of it. Come on in. Mr. Milho Frito has granted us another addition to his Chameleon collection. The sound was on. The sound was on. So, yes, we have the ever so nice iridescent holographic green and purplish design. Oh, yes. But this isn't the only one. No, we have a vast collection of them already. Show us the collection, Mr. Milho Frito, on the gun rack, please. Any second now. There we go. Oh, yes, get a good look at that. Appreciate it, love it, adore it. So, with what you see here, is the expectation for what's going to happen to this collection. A lot of people who disappeared around the autumn-fall season most likely disappeared just before the gun racks, the weapon racks were introduced. Gentlemen, there are some notable collections out there that when people return to playing this game properly, see that the weapon racks are a thing, and they want to flex them with very cool looking skins. What collection do you reckon potentially might be one of the most notable collections potentially being put on those weapon racks? Well, you look at it right there, Chameleon collection. The iridescent holographic green and purple as you walk across the room, watching it shine. Guys, that looks cool. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if people do go ahead, jump in, and buy out this full collection if they get the opportunity to do so. All the accepted skins, that is. Remember, last week we had the revolver, didn't we? So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it's probably worth investing into? Now, by default, my answer would be yes. Yes, for sure. Definitely. In fact, it's already going up. Many skins have already started to go up in price. It's the 2nd of January, remember, but it's all expected to properly kick off with the January force wipe. But even then, people have jumped in, people have bought skins. When you look at the likes of the Chameleon bolt action rifle, that's already basically doubled in price. That didn't sell that much, and it's already been bought out, and there's hardly any stock on the Steam market, and lo and behold, look at the position that's in that right now. So yes, that is looking pretty sweet. So we could go take a look at all the weapon skin if you like. We could look at the likes of the Thompson, we could look at the AK, we could get a much better understanding in regards to why the AK is down by 27% at the moment, most likely due to the fact that so many of them are being listed. So what do we have here? The Chameleon Thompson, this is currently selling for $2.77, $137 on the Steam market, which is okay. On average, every Rust skin on the Steam market has around 100 quantity, so this has a little bit higher than that. That's okay. Looking at the layout of all the listings, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's just 152, 12, 111, 13, 122, 115, 135, 1111. It's nothing. There's nothing. That's easily going to rise up in price if there is a demand for it. Like I said, it all kicks off in 2 days' time. So for the potential in seeing another Chameleon skin being added to the Chameleon collection, yes, I can imagine as the collection grows stronger, as in more skins being accepted, I do believe the Chameleon collection will be getting a lot more eyes on it, and I do believe the likes of the Chameleon collection will be rising up in price. Yes, even though it only consists of weapon skins, even then. So let's just get a better look at the likes of this Chameleon AR. What's up with you, buddy? So we can see there's 174 listings here. $2.32 is the lowest listing. Let's open this up a fair bit more. Now you're probably wondering, Hedge, how are you able to see so much more? I'm using Steam Inventory Helper. It's an extension on Google Chrome, and yeah, I can do that. It's very helpful. Now, what's going on? 174 listings, but it's all dished out very thinly. What's going on? Where's the listings? Well, it turns out about half the listings all the way down here above $4. So this is something you need to be aware of, all right? This is something you people need to be aware of a lot more. When you, without your extension, look at this skin, you're thinking, oh no, it's doomed, it's cheaper, and there's 174, and there's a 13 there. Whoa, no, it's doomed. No, go get the extension. Look at this properly. Once you're past this little hurdle, it's just 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 1 5 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 3 3 1 1. There's nothing. There's nothing stopping it from going up in price. Look at it. So much of it is all here, above $4. In fact, you know, you could also add the likes of those. There's like 70 there. So yeah, almost half of it is at a much more stupidly higher price. So don't assume this is doomed. No, it's just weirdly proportioned. And the only way you're going to know that is if you get the likes of an extension like I do. So at the end of the day, point I'm trying to get across is that's not actually screwed up. That's just kind of weirdly proportioned. When everybody jumps in, wants to buy these skins, if you saw how the likes of those two skins right there were dished out, and the Thompson, it was all thin. There's no big fat quantities. There's no major resistances. They're all going to go up in price. So by default, it's already looking good to be a nice investment. But if we were to see another skin, whether it's going to be the likes of the Revolver, or the Custom SMG, or maybe the Python from quite some time back, who knows? But yes, it will still go up in price, for sure. Maybe not instantly, but gradually as time goes on from here and now, for sure, all of these skins are expected to do all right. But most likely during the likes of this upcoming post-Christmas. And so that, yes, Chameleon Collection is definitely a very nice skin collection to look at. And I do believe people will be appreciating, people will be desiring, and people will be buying. Cool. Thank you very much, Mr. Twask. I'm currently doing a Rust Workshop skin checks video. Feel free to sit back and relax as I scream and shout about pixels. MP5 Constructor version 2. So you know earlier when we had that large box, the small box skin made by Wagan? Yeah, I was instantly reminding myself of the likes of this. Mr. Hessiam, for the past few months, has been trying to get his constructor set getting acceptance. He hasn't had one yet. But if you happen to like... Alright, so Hessiam, we've immediately got a problem I'm going to point out to you. Where's the aim down the sight image? You've got to do that. It's a rule. You have to do that. You have to show us what is the aim down the sight image. And I just realised I didn't show that off with the custom SMG here. So let's just quickly go grab that real quickly. There you go. Yeah, and that is purpley green. It's holographic like the rest of it. So yeah, Hessiam, you need to do that from here on now. It's very hard to tell. I think that has a red aim sight. Okay, that would have been nicer if you actually aimed down the sight and took a picture, please. But as a rule, you have to do that. If you're not doing it, it's probably half the reason why you're not getting acceptance. Now you know. So, moving on. Here we have the likes of the Colour Shift Double Barrel Shotgun. This is made by Monomic Man. Hello, good sir. How you doing? This is very colourful. This is very out of the ordinary. Would have been nice to have a bit of a better aim down the sight image, but it doesn't really matter because you can't colour the aim sights and double barrel shotguns. Well, at the end of the day, that's what you're going to be looking at when you're just kind of keeping it idle. So, yeah, what do you think? Is the colour scheme a little bit odd? What are your thoughts? What do you think? I don't know. It's a bit odd. It's a bit silly, but it's within your hands, people. Feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no if you happen to enjoy what you see right here, made by Mr. Monomic Man. Then we have the Carbon SAR. Right, so how many of you own the likes of a Blackout SAR? Or what was the other one? Ops SAR. Yeah, they're kind of they're kind of expensive now, aren't they? There is another one. Let me remind myself. You know what? We can make a fuss about this because it's a budget Blackout option, and that would be interesting. If I just look at all SARs, please show me all the SARs, please, sir. Damn it. Semi-automatic rifle, thank you. Right, so what am I trying to allude to? Last year we had a budget Blackout option, and his name was Nightwatch SAR. Right, so he's actually doing a little bit better at the moment. Oh, come on, Steam, don't start being weird with me now. Don't start being weird with me now. It's actually getting close to being weird because it's 11 o'clock. We might have maintenance soon. Oh no. Oh no, but yeah, just quickly get a look at this. So the reason why I bring this up is because this has actually done a fairly decent job in retaining most of its value. It's basically selling for the price it sold for last year. And last year, with post-Christmas, how high did you go? Oh, actually, it's kind of the same. Only went up to about like $2.40. But yeah, the reason why skins like that do good is because the reason is very obviously here. Blackout SAR is just pricey, and it's going to get more and more expensive as more and more people jump in and want to buy it out. So, I can't load it up. There we go. Yeah, Blackout SAR. So that's looking very nice. That's looking very cool. And it's just steadily been increasing in value as time has gone on. So yeah, all skins dip down and reach their lowest point around the beginning of October, but from then on, pretty much every single skin is doing this, just trending upwards. So yeah, if this keeps getting more and more expensive, people are going to look for alternative different options, and well, this is where the likes of this skin is looking pretty cool. However, the problem is it's basically the exact same thing. It is basically the exact same thing, isn't it? Unfortunately, I don't mean to say it, but like, Upor, if it gets accepted, I mean, I will be buying them because Blackout SAR's $7. This very likely will be bought out simply because it's cheaper, and that things like that do happen. We've made a big fuss about this not too long ago with the likes of the Comic SAR selling for like $12 at the moment. Go take a look at the Arctic Skull SAR. It's also fully white like the Comic SAR, but it's a lot cheaper. but it's not as cheap as what it was because people are looking for cheaper alternative options for what they could use instead of the Comic Star. So, yeah, if that gets accepted, that's pretty cool. I don't know why I talked for so long on this, but at the end of the day, it just kind of reminded me of the Blackout Star, and it reminded me talking about the likes of budget skins. So, throughout the likes of this post-Christmas, keep an eye out for these things. So let's see if that potentially gets accepted. If you happen to like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. We also have an alternate version. I do believe this just doesn't have a stock. Is that correct? Or is this the one without the stock? I don't know. I don't know what's different. It's just a little bit of a different design on the side of it. Okay, cool. Best of luck to you, Mr. Upor. Ninja SAR! Well, we just went on a very weird tangent talking about SAR skins, and now I just got another mostly black SAR skin. That was weird, that was funny. Well, do you know what? We could go back again. Right, so, SARs. Yay! Semi-automatic SARs, yes. So, if you skipped ahead to this position for the Ninja SAR, go back and look at what I just talked about in regards to the SAR just before this. We were just making a big fuss about how, with the likes of the Blackout SAR pushing up to $7 and very likely going to just keep increasing in price, people are definitely going to be wanting to look for alternative, cheaper options. So we do have the likes of the Nightwatch SAR, which has done a very good job of retaining its value. Yes, it's down by 1% at the moment, but give it some time, it'll go back up in price again. Yeah, so that right there, doing very, very, very nice. And if we do see potentially more from the Ninja collection, yeah, I mean, things could work out very well. But in terms of what already exists with the Ninja set, well, we don't even have that much. We only have the AK. I do believe, if that's correct. We have seen attempts for more Ninja skins, but let's go type in Ninja. And let's go talk about that Ninja AR. So if you aren't fully well aware, this AK is the top-selling AK to have ever existed, the skin. And even then, it's actually done a very decent job in retaining its value. It's actually doing very, very, very nicely. But let me tell you, I actually bought a whole bunch of these with a buy order. I knew that would work. I knew it. But yeah, it's been picking up. It's been holding strong. And if we were to see the likes of a brand new Ninja weapon skin being accepted, maybe this could behave exactly like with the likes of the Chameleon collection and the Redemption collection, where, yeah, it's a weapon-only collection, but we like it, and screw it, we're going to keep buying it. So what I mean is that they will hold their value, and they will become a very nice collection as time goes on. What do you reckon? There's no listings, really. There's only 75 for a skin that did 45,000 sales bare minimum. It's quite surprising to see there's only 75 of these on the Steam market. That is a bit odd. What about if we go onto SCMento APP? On the third-party sites, I mean, there's 28 on Skinport and 26 in DMarket. It is still low. That is still very low. This is the top-selling AK. I'm not joking. So we'll look at total supply, and yeah, look at this. It's right there. Not that. Okay, so these are Twitch drops, just to remind you. This is an actual skin that's on sale. I don't know. I do not know. 45,000 basically, but yeah. Alright, so regardless, I can't help but feel like the AK is going to go up in price regardless. But a SAR skin, maybe it will give it a bit of a boost. Maybe the SAR will do alright as well. Maybe we get a whole set of Ninja skins, and like I said, maybe like Chameleon and Redemption, the collection just works out alright. Because people just like all black skins. Who knows? We shall see. But yeah, the AK is still going to be doing quite alright, it seems. Would I jump in and buy some now? I probably wouldn't. Post-Christmas is literally about to start. But like I said, way back when we were looking at it with the abnormal barter stream and whatnot, you probably should have done a decent barter then. I picked up a lot of them for cheaper, and I will be selling them for a decent price now. So, okay, I'm grabbing all of these skins now because I know maintenance is about to happen in about 15 minutes time. So let's just grab all the links now, do what we can to look at them, and then we'll discuss what we can, because maintenance will be here in literally about 10 minutes time. So we might have to pause and skip ahead. We shall see. Alright then, so, Brass Heat AK-47 version 2. Get a good look at this. This is made by Debsky. Very nice. Very cool. Aim down the sight, please. There we go. He's going to shoot down that gingerbread house. He doesn't like that gingerbread house. He's going to shoot that one specifically. Do you like that gingerbread house? Well, it doesn't matter because you can shoot it. Hello, Perfect Craft. How you doing, sir? Thank you very much for the Happy New Year. Ninja AR is dope. Yes, thank you very much for sharing your appreciation. But do you happen to like this AK as well? Could this potentially be accepted in the near future? Who knows? But at the very least, you could show your support. Please consider voting yes or no. Hyperweave AK-47. This is made by Mr. PYH. I don't know why I accidentally clicked that, but just wanted to point out, Mr. PYH accidentally clicked that. We have a very weird looking AK-47. Did you lick the toads again? You really shouldn't lick the toads. It makes you see weird things with your eyeballs. Oh. So, yeah, at the end of the day, if you happen to like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. PYH, where's the aim down the sight image? You need to do that. You know you have to do that. You've been very naughty. Very naughty. Right. Rock and roll AK-47. Here we have a very nice, cool looking red-black design. Nothing too crazy. Aim down the sight. What do you see? It's black. It's a black aim sight. So that's made by Ishvik and Jatori. If you like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Then we had the Dragon Slayer. AK-47 made by Fuff. This is a little bit crazy in terms of its design, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure people will appreciate this. Yes or no? What do you think? Are you a fan? Do you like? Do you hate? That's basically an alien red copy, lol. Are you sure? Are you sure? I think you might have said that for the previous AK, I'm thinking. Right. So, very nice. Very cool. So, with that, we'll ask you, if you happen to like it, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Now, do we have a name down the sight image? Yes, we do. It's right here. And it is brown, I think. Oh, well. Yeah. Malachite AK-47. This is made by 1on-J and 34633. Yes, can you Google this? Very nice and turquoise coloration. Looks pretty, don't you think? Are you a fan of it? Do you like? Do you enjoy? Well, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no if you appreciate the design made by Mr. 1on-J and 34633. Do you know what? I'm very surprised 1on-J didn't make any more Desert Beast skins. No pirate skins. What's going on, Mr. 1on-J? I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if he made an easier skin to put out this week, so he could focus more time in cooking something a little bit more interesting for his bigger collections. You don't know, guys. Maybe he might be doing Desert Beast Tier 2, or Desert Beast hide clothing, or more pirate stuff. Who knows? Who knows? But it looks like he did something quick this week. Just saying. Just my personal opinion. I'm noticing things here. Something big might be being cooked. But what might that be? We're going to have to wait for next week, aren't we? Then we had the interwoven AR made by Kuvahu. Get a good look at this. Look to the sides. I mean, it is interwoven. I'm not sure if it's all stitched together. More like with metal and whatnot. Like, hammer it in. Ow! I just hit my fingers. Ow. Dark green aim sight. Should be useful. So, if you like what you see, if you're a fan of this, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no for the interwoven AR made by Kuvahu. There we have the Radiant AK. This only has 2 images. Mr. Duck. I need more images. I require more images. Where are they? Bad Duck. You make it harder for me to stare at these pixels. Well, it's very nice and colourful. Where's the aim down the sight image? Unbelievable. A man of your calibre, and you don't have a name down the sight image? No wonder the newer people are not doing it as well. They're learning from you. So yeah, at the end of the day, if you happen to like this very nice and colourful looking Radiant AK-47, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Then we have a collection continuation to talk about. My throat's starting to die, so it's a good thing I might take a pause in a second. Well then, we have the high voltage AK-47, which is a continuation of the high voltage LR300 that we have situated right here. Let me tell you something. People don't seem to care too much about the LR300 at the moment. It is not looking good. This only has 5,600 bare minimum sales. It has been, what, 5 days? Yeah, people don't care for it. And if you take a look at all of the LR300 skins that have come out recently, I'm talking, let's say, about the past 2 years, what do you see? Not many of them doing very well. No. Vast majority of them are in the negative and sitting around $1. Why is this? Well, basically, guys, if people don't really care enough to use the gun itself that much in-game, whereas the justification to use skins, well, therefore, low gun demand equals low demand for the skins equals low skin prices. And well, I'm guessing it doesn't get used that much at all because pretty much every single one of these is down to around or under or close to $1. Doesn't look good. So yeah, not surprised to see that's not doing very well at the moment. And when we do our buy orders tomorrow, or well, the day after, because that's not abnormal, yeah, that's going to be a 70 cent to 90 cent buy order. And I'm very sorry to say, So now with that, we hop back over to the likes of here with the AK. I don't think this is going to cause a massive surge in demand for the LR300 at all. No, not happening. Cool looking AK though. Give it a good look. What do you see? Well, high voltage. Danger. High voltage. Where we touch. Sorry. But yeah. I would play the song if I could, but I can't because YouTube don't like that. But yeah, we got two versions, one with and one without the stock. Which one do you approve of more? Well, feel free to vote on either. It's in your hands, but in terms of will we see a spike in demand, spike in price with anything in regards to that being accepted? No, not really, no. Sorry to say it, but no, not happening. It's very unfortunate. Best of luck to you though, Mr. Eros. Let's see if you can get a whole bunch more weapons being made, or potentially make a return to your very cool collection, which I've forgotten the name of. What were you doing? You were making... let's go to page 3. Yes, El Diablo. Come on, go back to that. Do it. Make more. Okay, cool. Now we're moving on to the likes of this M249 Royale. This is made by Mad Polly. This is the only image that we have to take a look at. It's a cool looking image. Looks very stylish and extravagant. But at the end of the day, that's all I can show you. So if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Choice is yours. It's right there. Click. Which one? It's up to you. Right then. So, lastly, we then have the makeshift bolt-action rifle made by Anubis Dunk. And we've got a lovely little GIF here that you can see for yourself. And, yeah. Can we get a name down the sight? Nope. Damn it. Right, well, let's aim down the sight somewhere around here. Come on, show me the aim down. Aim down. There we go. Useful red aim sight. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. Not much else to really sit here and say. It's a DIY themed skin. We've been quite lucky this past year getting 2 bolt action rifle skins being accepted. Could we get one more? Well, actually no, that year's ended. We're now in 2024. Could we start the year with a bolt action rifle? Ooh, well, to show support for that, please consider voting yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Anubis Dunk. And so that, people, I do believe we have talked about all of the weapons and tools for this batch of skins this week. Now, I do believe maintenance is about to kick off, and that very likely will cause problems for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. But in the meantime, you there and on YouTube and whatnot, feel free to write in the comments, out of all of these tools and weapons, which one of them was your favourite? Which one of these do you really do think potentially will be accepted in an upcoming Rust store in the near future? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap my fingers and we'll skip ahead and we'll talk about the clothing and the armour. So, right, people, we're back. So we had to wait a fair bit just to make sure everything was all right. Now we can go ahead and talk about the likes of the clothing and the armour. First up, we have the likes of this Tactic Wood Camo Poncho. That's it. That's all we have to talk about. Demon didn't provide that much to look at. We've got 2 images. Hey, at the end of the day, if you're a fan of potentially having a green camo poncho, maybe this is it. Maybe it's a little bit too dark. I don't really know what to say. So that's right there. If you happen to like what you see, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you, Mr. Demon. But next up, we have some very interesting details to discuss. Right here, as you can clearly see, it's a continuation of the Abyss collection. We have the gloves and we have the boots. So let's jump in. Let's start talking about how that Abyss collection is currently holding up as of January 2nd, 2024. So, with what we have here, all the skins in the collection are doing reasonably well. Every single one of them in the positive, mostly Abyss AR, kind of dipping in and out in regards to whether it's going to be a positive or not. At the moment, there's only 41 of these in the Steam market, and as I said, oh, it is above. See what I mean? On SGMM it says it's not, but it clearly is here. And guys, look, listen to me. If we get those boots and gloves, I'm pretty sure everything here is going to get a bit of a boost. So, post-Christmas, the proper boost with this upcoming January Force White, if we were to see new skins being accepted during the likes of that Rust store being around, loads of people are going to see that Rust store. A lot of people who probably aren't even aware of Abyss's existence are going to probably think, Abyss, this looks cool. I wonder if there's any more skins. And then they'll see there's the hoodie and the pants, and the tier 2 armor, and the tier 3 armor, and they're going to probably think, oh wow, this looks amazing. And then suddenly, all of that gets more people noticing it, all of that gets more people wanting it, all of that gets bought out. So like the AK there, only 41 of them on the Steam market. Yeah, that's probably gone up in price easily because there's hardly any quantity on the Steam market. So all of these other skins, though, especially the likes of the clothing and the armor, even then, when it's boots and gloves that get accepted, you will still see the likes of a boost in demand and a boost in price. So in the current standing, you're probably sitting there and wondering, why is tier 3 in the negative? What's going on? It's very easy to explain. When you look at the amount of sales that the Tier 3 had, and then make comparisons to Tier 2 and and Hoodie and Pants, it's not too hard to notice. Tier 3 had about 10,000 extra sales compared to Tier 2 and Hoodie and Pants. In theory, if you were to try and make as many complete collections as you could, there will be an excess of at least 10,000 plus skins of both of these. So that's why these are struggling compared to the rest of this. If you go look and see how many of these on the Steam market, you shouldn't be surprised to notice there's over 200. But even then, with the likes of some boots and gloves potentially being accepted, it should still work out very nicely. All right, if this would work. Come on, there you go. So this also has 200 plus. But if we went on the Rust Steam Community Market and asked, hey, can I look at all the Abyss skins and then look at them by quantity? Please work for me. Please work for me. I'm trying to prove a point here, but you will see it for yourself. So quantity, please. You'll notice the vast difference between the Tier 3 and everything else. Because, well, all the other clothing and armor pieces have like 50-ish. Wow, that is actually very low. A lot lower than what I was actually thinking. Yeah, those boots and gloves being accepted would definitely have an impact on these other clothing and armor pieces because, like I said, there's hardly any of them. If you could see it. But trust me. Oh, come on. No. Ugh. This isn't within my control. This is Steam. Steam has been really, really bad since the winter sale. Not sure why. Well, actually, it's probably because loads of people are currently on Steam, but why would it fit? Okay, look, 50, 44, 41. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's low stock. So, overall, with the potential acceptance of these, yes, 100% you will see a spike in demand, spike in price, and it very likely could affect everything, simply due to the fact that it would likely entice people to want to look on the Steam market and find out and see if there's any more Abyss skins. So even the likes of the Deployables could get a bit of a boost. We shall see, but regardless, they're already comfortably in the positive at the moment, so things are looking very, very nice and enticing for the Abyss collection. Will everything work out all right? Well, we've got to see if it gets accepted. That's the question. So, if you happen to like what you see here, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no for the likes of the Abyss, Roadsign Gloves version 2, or the boots. And you should notice that version 2, it's the second attempt, so they've been denied once before. We'll see if that persists. Moving on, we have the likes of Plague Hoodie and Pants, then this other pair of Hoodie and Pants, and then another very notable Hoodie and Pants. Oh, yes, we've got quite a talk in a second. Plague Hoodie and Pants, here we have you. You're slowly tilting around. Slowly. Anyway, Oasis and Schumer, get a good look at that. Very nice, very cool. It's like you're wearing lava, or like that silly string stuff in a can if you sprayed it all along the windows and whatnot. Don't know why you do that for birthdays or whatever. I can't remember. Anyway, he's covered in melted cheese. Yes, that's the answer. That's definitely the answer. Ha ha ha. Would you like to also be covered in melted cheese? Well, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no for the Plague Hoodie and Pants. Then we have the Agent Hoodie and Pants. This is made by Halodno. Get a good look at this. Is he bald? If you're bald and wear this, you can be Agent 47. And now you know you need it. Now you know you need it. But hey, at the end of the day, it's a very goofy but perfectly fine nice, smart-looking shirt, which is actually a hoodie. So that is a little bit awkward. Maybe that's not going to be accepted because that technically is a hoodie. If you look at the back, it's got the hoodie bit on the back. So it's a bit weird, but yeah, either way. I don't know. Perfectly fine skin. If that works out very nicely, best of luck to you, sir. If you like what you see, feel free to go ahead and vote yes or no. Best of luck to you. I don't know. Guys, we have quite a talk. So sit back and relax because there's a lot to talk about. Because there's a lot of interesting details to be aware of with the likes of the Legacy Kevlar Hoodie and Pants now appearing on the workshop. So as you know, currently, with the current Rust store, here is the Legacy Kevlar kilt. In its current position, with the amount of sales it has, and let's just refresh just to be 100% sure we're up to date, it looks like the Legacy Kevlar kilt only has about 25,000 sales at the moment. There is another we're going to go with 2 days of these skins being in the Rust store. That kilt has not sold as much as I was anticipating. This would have to sell another 10,000 kilts to match my expectation. So what I'm saying is this has sold less than, well, what I was originally expecting, 35 to 40,000. That is nowhere near in comparison to the amount of sales that these two had. Now, we do have to remind ourselves that these two did persist for 2 Rust stores, December 7 and the 14th of December. It was weird, but it happened. There was no answer for that. But anyway, moving on. So, yeah, if we do get the likes of these, very nice, black Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants being accepted. I not only think that this is going to be great for itself, but like all of these skins are going to spike in demand, spike in price ever so nicely. We already saw the likes of Tier 3 already do that. So with the kilt being accepted just last week, what did we see happen? Look at the sales history. You notice the very nice spikes in demand and spikes in price with the likes of the face mask. Even though this has about 60,000 plus in circulation, it's currently sitting here at $5. People are already ramping up interest because, as you can see, it's starting to go back up again. Why is that? People notice the hoodie and pants. Oh, yes, it's happening. It's kicking off and people are invested and they're jumping in anticipation. Same with the chest plate. This is also sitting here at $5. So overall, we've looked at this and thought, you know what? This could potentially be seen as a nice budget blackout option. Well, more specifically, when you look at the likes of the blackout hoodie and pants, guys, honestly, blackout hoodie and pants currently right now for the pair of them cost $45. Yes. I don't think everybody can afford that. But to see a much more affordable option with the likes of Legacy Kevlar, oh yeah, even better. So overall, if this were to be accepted, I wouldn't be surprised if it sells a ton, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does a very good job of retaining its value as time goes on. But also, as I've just said, I wouldn't be surprised if that sells a ton because it's a much more cheaper and affordable option compared to Blackout. Back over to here with the likes of this kilt. This kilt very likely might be the lowest selling core piece out of all the Legacy Kevlar. The point I'm trying to get across to all of you is, typically, when you have a full collection, the skin with the lowest stock, you know, the skin that was bought the least out of the rest of them, if it is an in-demand collection, it's going to rise up in price ever so nicely, and it will become the most expensive piece. The point I'm trying to get across to you is, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest that Legacy Kevlar kilt becomes very, very valuable. Not insanely, because of course there are other options available. You could still pick up the likes of the Pirate kilt, you could pick up the likes of Dragon Rage, or the Black Gold kilt instead, but the Blackout kilt right now is just under $20. So overall, if we do get the hoodie and pants next, you could get a much more affordable Blackout set, which is all nice and matte black, this design here, the Legacy Kevlar. I think a lot of people will be appreciating that, and I think a lot of people will be jumping in on that, especially knowing the fact that, and we have to kind of keep this into consideration, January 4th, 2 days' time, not only will we have that wonderful new first ever Rust offer 2024, but we will be seeing all the people returning to play the game. The Rust that they see, if they potentially have the Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants accepted with the Rust in 2 days' time, I wouldn't be surprised, much like how we talked about with the Abyss collection just a few minutes ago. People are going to probably go back, look on the Steam market and try and see if there's other Legacy Kevlar things. Notice that they already exist. Notice that they're not too expensive. I've gone to the wrong place. Sorry. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that gets bought out even more. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up even higher. Yes, everything's lining up very nicely for Legacy Kevlar. So, in short, right now, even though this is currently in the Rust store, and we haven't even done our abnormal buy orders, that right there is looking to be a perfectly fine thing to buy. If you're wanting to put some money away before like post-Christmas really does kick off, that skin right there is looking like a perfectly fine thing to buy. Yes, you might want to wait it out a little bit longer, do the abnormal buy orders first. You can do that, that's fine. Because at the current rate that it's looking like it's selling at the moment, it doesn't look like it's even matched up to what I was originally expecting, which was 35,000 to 40,000 sales. That would mean that even I am looking at this and thinking, I want to go buy a bunch. Oh, yes, I do. But I will need to do my buy orders first, just because, it works out nicely. So things are looking very, very good for Legacy Kevlar. And also, let me just kind of get this in your heads. A much more affordable budget blackout option that comes out during the potentially the biggest time for Rust in terms of players playing the game. Last year's January time, we peaked at 176,000 people. There's a very good chance we're going to beat that. So if you potentially have more than 170,000 people playing the game, you want to make sure that the Rust store that's out for it is a pretty good one. And, with a lot of people playing the game, which would then lead to a lot of people buying the skins, which would lead to a lot more profits. Sorry, I've lost my spot. Here we are. So, yeah, everything's lining up very nicely. So back over to here. If you happen to like what you see, please consider voting yes or no for Kosem and Selenosta's Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants. That right there is lining up to be a very interesting potential time for us. Now, that would have to be an early pick, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if Face Punch prints money with that If that sounds appealing to them, then yes, please consider doing it. But if you happen to own like a Pirate Collection and whatnot, don't worry too much, because Pirate Collection is still going to be cheaper than this. But this is definitely looking to be the first like proper budget version of Blackout. More based on the fact that it doesn't really have any noticeable gimmicks on it or whatever. There's no like gold streaks or white paint on it. Nope, it's just matte black design. If anything, that might potentially equal up to or maybe surpass Blackout. Wishful thinking, we shall see. But anyway, that looks cool. I think a lot of people can appreciate the design of that. You don't have to go spend $40+ just to get the hoodie and pants to blend in with your Legacy Kevlar. Let's see if it does get accepted. And if it does, we're in for a fun time, a great time, a wonderful time. We shall see how it all rolls out. So, consider voting yes or no. And then we have some more skins to talk about. Right, I'll just grab one and then, yeah. So, we have Damascus Tier 2 on the horizon. Gentlemen, pretty much the exact same thing applies. I mean, just look at it there. Damascus, not too long ago, we had the likes of the Tier 3 armor being accepted. Then we had the hoodie and pants being accepted literally the next week, didn't we? But then, you know, Christmas rolled in. So let's go remind ourselves of how that rolled out. What week was it? Was it this one? It was. All right, so this was the hoodie and pants one. So this is just looking for its Tier 2. Now, unfortunately, with the likes of Christmas time, we couldn't get any more Damascus skins out, could we? But yeah, Christmas was inevitable. We did have the furnace, and the furnace was accepted, so okay, that's cool. But that's not a clothing piece. That's not an armor piece. No, that's a furnace. So yeah, this has gone down in price a fair bit. But if we do get that Tier 2 armor, for sure, doesn't matter. You will see that spike in demand, spike in price. It is the default rule. Whenever you see new core piece appear, by God, you will definitely see people jump in and buy out what already exists. Do you remember when this was out? And then, of course, it didn't sell that much. People weren't too fast. Next rush store, this immediately appears. All of that spiked up in price and went all the way up to about $6. Do you remember that? Well, cooled off, didn't it? So it might just be investor hype, if anything. At the end of the day, right, if you feel somewhat confident that this is going to be accepted, well, maybe, just maybe, you might want to consider investing into these pieces whilst you can. Face mask is still cool. Chest plate's still holding up reasonably okay. But there are no guarantees. Last year, during 2023, there were so many instances of collections trying to get their Tier 2 armor accepted, and many failed, alright? So don't just instantly assume it's guaranteed. It would be nice to see, for sure, 100%, but don't assume anything's going to be a guarantee, right? So I've said that more than enough. He said he won't be making boots, sadly. Is that COSEM or is that this? Because, yeah, that must have been Legacy Kevlar you're talking about. So, yeah. That right there, that is looking to be very nice. But will it also be picked? Well, at the very least, it's not hoodie and pants. We already got those. So maybe this could be accepted with the Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants. And maybe with the Abyss boots and gloves. That would be a very nice rush store, 100%. So up to you what you do. But yes, I can't fault that. Yes, we will be seeing a nice spike in demand, spike in price for the other pieces if this were to appear. All right, cool, understood. Let's move on. We have the likes of this final piece to show off. We have the Moon Knight Tier 3 armor. This is made by 1SQ. Get a good look at him. It's nice, pure white, and I guess he lives on the moon. I guess. I don't know. There's no like special lore behind the reasoning. And I just hiccuped. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's basically it. That is the Moon Knight Tier 3 armor. Get a good look at that. If you appreciate it, please consider voting yes or no. And best of luck to you, Mr. 1SQ. And with that, that was the final skin of the entire week. Out of all the clothing armor skins, people, which one was your most favourite? I'm not going to be surprised at what the answers are going to be. Which skins do you reckon have the best potential chance of being accepted? I'm not going to be surprised what you're about to say. But out of everything here, right, out of everything here, which was your most favourite skin? Which skins do you reckon genuinely have a very good chance of being accepted? If anything, out of these 75 skins, go make a Rust store up in your head. What 8 skins would you pick out for a Rust store? Chat, Twitch, what would you say? YouTube, what would you say? I've got some people asking me questions on the YouTube side, so I'll talk to you in a second. I'm currently actually recording a video. Don't worry, you didn't know because you only just turned up, but I will explain and help you out with your questions in a second. And I will be putting more of an effort in for the current times right now to make myself available. I'm going to try and make sure I can stream on both Twitch, YouTube, and I'm trying for TikTok. I'm going to see if I can multi-stream on there as well. But yeah, trying my best. We can see how it all turns out. But yeah, overall, things are looking very interesting for the upcoming Rust store. I really do hope we get some very interesting picks. With the current Rust store that we have, it was actually a very good one, especially considering that we got the likes of a very nice addition to the Legacy Kevlar set to continue it, to make people keep wanting and desiring the skins. A C3 mesh sheet with the door, a very cool looking Thompson, the beginnings of a new start to the likes of Desert Beast with the core pieces. Yeah, it was a very nice batch of skins. Also, I'm sure many of you are well aware, but some of you might not, we did see the return of the fireworks packs because, of course, New Year's. Happy New Year to all of you. Very nice, very cool. There is one more thing that I want to show off to you. That is the upcoming Twitch Rivals... No, Trust and Rust Twitch event. Sorry, almost screwed up there. There you go. Right, so I don't believe these are all the skins. This is expected to start on the 13th of January, and some skins will be sold in the Rust store, and some skins will be Twitch drops. You've got a lot of funny little references here. Collect wood, wooden door. Do you remember when I had that Twitch Rivals video and I made the mistake in thinking that was going to be one of the drops? So these skins have actually been around for a very long time. So I'm talking about all the way down here. Do you remember this video here? Yeah? That Collect wood door has been around since late November, and I mistakenly thought it was going to be a skin. Where's the Collect wood? It's definitely there somewhere. But yeah, it's been around for a long time. Diva Dan actually had to jump into the comments and say, Nat Collect wood door is for a future event. So we were well aware something was happening. I knew instantly it was going to be Trust and Rust. But yeah, we've been well aware of some of these skins for a long time, and get a good look at them. So you've got a nice looking Thompson here, an AK, cool looking Furnace. Got yourself a C4 small box. Clone Deployables return. We got the large box here, the Sheepman door. Do you remember the Sheepman door back in the summertime? They Mr. Diva Dan and H June actually tried to see if they could get that accepted into a Rust store. Didn't happen. But you know what? They could repurpose it for a Twitch drop. Wow. Oh yeah, and we got the oh shit, I'm feeling it. Do you remember the oh shit, I'm feeling it.avi? It's a YouTube video. So many people have watched that video and then thought, I really want to go buy Rust and play Rust now. That video alone probably inspired so many people to jump in and want to play Rust. You know the video. It's not too hard to find. I'll find it. Here you go. I'm feeling it.avi. Here you go. There it is. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. So, yeah, perfect video to showcase the chaos that is Rust. But that was back then. That's like legacy, old Rust. 9 years ago, 3 million views. I'm not surprised. It's funny. So in short, that was a very nice little stream that we did here, and that was a very nice little video that we did here. So yeah, I probably won't continue doing this. As a thing that I do for my Rust Workshop skin checks videos, because I've had to stop far too many times quickly answering questions to people. I've got people on the YouTube side asking me questions. They don't seem to understand I'm recording at the moment. Right then, so yeah, that is a wrap. So don't forget, please consider looking at the top picks lists. These are the skins that are most likely to be accepted with the next Rust store. But I wouldn't be surprised if we potentially get just a few, you know, maybe two early picks, maybe, you never know, for the upcoming Rust store. But overall, right now, simply because of the appearance of that in the workshop, I know for sure a lot of people are having some very high hopes for this collection now. Maybe they don't appear immediately in 2 days' time, but maybe they appear next week. We shall see. But things are looking interesting. Could 2024 kick off with an insane Rust store? I really do hope so. And I really do hope that we do see a lot of people jumping in, and we see the likes of post-Christmas 2024 really kick off. And that is going to be wonderful. Hopefully, maybe. Player counts are doing good at the moment. It's good, but can it be better? For sure, we shall see. So, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed yourself. And feel free to consider following me on the likes of my Twitter, because as I showcased here, I'm always retweeting and pointing out things on Twitter in regards to new skins and whatnot. So as you can see, I've been doing a lot of that recently. And feel free to look in the description of the video, look at my socials, and considering following them. With that, thank you very much for watching. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.